Today was Black Monday in the NFL when coaches and coordinators on underperforming teams usually lose their jobs, and we saw that happen across the league today. Let's talk about every coach and coordinator that got fired. First up on the chopping block was the Patriots' Jerod Mayo, fired just a few hours after a Week 18 win that ensured the franchise will not be drafting first overall in April. And this one, to me, has to do more with the off-the-field rumors of Mayo losing control of the locker room than anything on the field. I don't think there was an expectation of success in New England this year. I think he just isn't their guy. Doug Peterson got fired in Jacksonville this morning, and the only thing surprising here is that it took this long for it to happen. A 5-17 finish to Peterson's tenure in Duval after an 8-3 start to the year in 2023. Just a brutal way to go out, and whoever's taking over for the Jacksonville Jaguars is going to have to build a culture from scratch. Both Mike McCarthy and Antonio Pierce survived Monday, at least to the time of filming, and I think Mike McCarthy will survive until the next year. The way the Cowboys finished the season, even without some of their biggest players being healthy, has to be encouraging for Jerry Jones, and I think he is putting more faith in Mike McCarthy than a lot of people expect. Antonio Pierce, though, it is almost impossible to predict what Mark Davis and the Raiders are going to do. Moving on to the coordinators, we have Lou Anarumo getting fired with the Cincinnati Bengals. Not a huge surprise here. The Bengals had 4 games this year where they scored more than 30 points and still found a way to lose, largely because of Anarumo's defense. For the second year in a row, Seattle is looking for a new offensive coordinator. Ryan Grubb was fired after a disappointing year for the Seahawks where they'll miss the playoffs once again, and a miserable year running the football for his offense. And most recently, a third straight year with no playoffs for the Colts has resulted in the firing of Gus Bradley, their defensive coordinator. Their defense was near the bottom of the league in yards per game, and they allowed 25 points per game.